ready to go, underway at Staples Center. Our face-off tonight delivered by Simpson Chevrolet. Dive follow, back for Doughty, high slot, turns, locates Kopitar, save Binnington off his shot, second save in tight off the loose puck. Kopitar to Doughty, one-timer, he scores! Power play goal, Drew Doughty, and the Kings have an early lead.
For the Kings. I mean, they kept it moving. They had entry speed, moving around, then puck recovery. Watch the save here by Binnington. Great job. But then Kopitar will find the man who's wide open, maybe the only open man on the ice. And just as Binnington's moving one way, the shot goes back against the other. Now the Blues are taking some time here, a little delay. Sundqvist coming out of the box.
Moore chips it to Bjornfoot, waiting, shooting, looking to get that to Grundstrom on the doorstep. Grundstrom scores! Carl Grundstrom walks it out in front and buries it. It's 2-0 LA.
Up space. So watch when the shot comes down low. You got to jump on it. There's one guy. There's two guys. Look at three guys. But then Grundstrom finds a way to get himself his own space. He finds a way to get away from the goaltender and reach around the stick of Binnington. Binnington's way too late here. But look at that. 3 Kings in front. That is hunger. That is part of an early pace setting.
Drifts to the perimeter. Mata steps in on a shot. It gets redirected wide. Walker creeping forward. Challenged by Hoffman. Still it's Walker. Walker to the goal line. Centering pass. They score! And it is 3-0 LA in the first period.
Walker. It was Mata. It really didn't matter who it was. It was just an issue of everyone getting involved. Look at Grundstrom, 2 in front. And maybe it's Grundstrom and then Moore. But like I mentioned earlier, it gets by. Now, it goes off a skate.
Just in time for today's game. Walker dealing with Kyrou. And Kyrou turns the corner. Meanwhile, well behind the play, there's a wrestling match going on between Krug and the King. They got the number on it, and it's Athanasiou.
Andreas showing that he can throw the punches with the rights right there. Krug is, of course, lower center of gravity, but it may seem odd, but Athanasiou's skating ability might help him in this area because when you have that type of balance, and Athanasiou's been trying to throw the harder punches. We'll see what happens at the end. It's more of a wrestling match right now. I have to give these lightweights or middleweights, that's a pretty good scrap. I mean, that's... When he did drop the gloves, he wasn't looking. Push and shove there. Double team. I think Krug probably gives a little bit back there, and that's why, yep. That's why both guys, but when the gloves did come off.
47, LA number 22, 5 minutes each for fighting.
Yep, so it is 5 minutes each for fighting. Andreas, watch it. When he gets free, he's going to try and throw some big bombs. Some uppercuts, too. So just something to have in the back of your mind to know that when it has to happen, he can handle himself pretty well.
That's been a big area of concern for fans, especially with Curtis McDermott essentially as the team's 7th defenseman now. And around the boards to Walker. Turns it over to Hoffman. And Hoffman rags it to the middle. Turns, faces the goal. He got slashed by Carter. Hoffman drawing a penalty. He scores! From out high, Mike Hoffman with a wrist shot into traffic. Peterson might have been screened.
He's keeping enough territory, making sure they have the puck in the zone, and this is just a turn and fire. 2 Kings are in front. I think the Kings defensemen provided the screen as much as anyone else. There might have been a deflection high up. And here's the shot. Does it hit someone right here? Yes, it does. It hits the stick, I think, that's either Velarde or Carter.
TV timeout helped. They were on before the stoppage. At least some of them. Kings bounce this puck out, rolling on
Get
it
in.
towards the empty net.
Get in, baby.
Get in there! Empty net goal with 1:40 to go, and that might be the dagger.
It's a roll, too, but that's fine. Below the goal line. Hits the ice, takes a little bit of a carom towards the middle, and right there. So as I mentioned, in the box and one, Kopitar was the free man to go where he wanted to. Takes the pass from Peterson. Backhand works to make sure the Kings still had that 2-goal lead.
Wagner with a late shot, saved by Binnington, and a huge win for the Kings. On home ice, in regulation, over the St. Louis Blues, 4-1 the final. 4 players with multi-point efforts.